Hey, everybody, it's Wanetah and Jason. And today we are actually together in the same room, probably for the first time on the
Yeah.
channel, which is odd because we're always together in real life. And we have some exciting things to talk to you about today. We want to talk to you about High Level's upcoming 5-day AI challenge. And why are we so excited about this, Jason?
Well, we've always been trying to give you guys easy ways to go out and sell high level. And this is just one of those ways, but it's also a brand new type of technology that a lot of business owners are really interested in. They might be scared about what to use or how to use it. So, this is where you can step in with your high level software or SaaS and provide an easy solution to them. So, we're going to dive deep into what the challenge is and why it's such a big opportunity right now. But I know, Juanita, we've been talking about similar style, easy things to go and deliver, namely being the missed call text back feature, which
Right.
is what?
Basically, you have a client who is a plumber or maybe even a hairdresser. Whatever service they're providing, their job is to be out there providing service. And so when they're on the job, they can't necessarily take the call. So they're missing a lot of leads. So with High Level, we talk a lot about missed call text back, where somebody calls the plumber and they send an automated text back saying, "Hey, this is Joe the plumber." It's always Joe the plumber. "Can I call you back after 5?" Or it asks a question, right? So in that way, we're holding on to that lead.
Yeah. The typical scenario that happens if they don't have something like this installed is somebody calls Joe the plumber. Joe doesn't answer because he's out doing plumbing work and he's just a small team with him and a couple people in a van and they're out there doing work. So he's missing a lot of leads. And then at the end of the day, he's calling those people back. But by that time, they've already found Steve the plumber. So,
Speed to lead, baby.
so
Steve the plumber. I don't know.
so high level solves that problem by instantly replying to those people and at least capturing a lead and hopefully converting that into a conversation. So we're already ahead of most people by using this. But now with the AI functionality, which there's a link down below if you're impatient to join the 5-day challenge, it's free. We're going to talk to you about what all that is in a moment, but just wanted to let you know there is the link down below. But with this, we're combining that feature, the missed call text back, but also the challenge, Juanita, is that if they get that instant response saying, "Hey, how can I help you?" And then the person says, "Oh, I have a plumbing leak. How fast can you come out?" And and,
Radio
and Joe
silence.
doesn't respond, then we still maybe we captured the lead, but we didn't convert the lead, right?
Right. We surely didn't leave a great first impression either.
Right.
So
Yeah, AI is going to solve a lot of that with turning that from just a captured lead to a back and forth conversation with AI so that Joe can still be out there doing plumbing work, but his system that you're providing to him is converting that lead.
and how does it do that?
Well, it does it through there's OpenAI, which if you're familiar with ChatGPT, that is a software that plugs into high level and it helps have realistic, normal conversations back and forth. They'll walk you through everything in the 5-day challenge with the link down below, but they're going to show you how to set that thing up to where it's really easy. It takes maybe 5 minutes to set up, but then more importantly, how to train it based on Joe's plumbing company and Mary's hair salon and all those different things. It's going to show you what types of questions do those businesses get and what are the best responses to those questions. But it's not, we need to like the typical tap this button for yes, tap this button for no. It's really conversational AI, which is the game changer of this.
So will you give me an example of what makes it conversational? Are you saying that it will start the conversation, it will actually initiate the questions?
Well, you'll give it a series of prompts, a series of questions that are typical for that scenario. So somebody says, "Hey, I have a plumbing leak." Instead of saying, "Okay, can are you available at 1, 3, or 5?" and there's a little tap button, this will say, "Oh no, I'm so sorry that you're having this issue. Can you tell me a little bit more about what's leaking?" It'll start really diving deep like a conversation versus just rigid responses, and if it isn't in those boxes, then it malfunctions.
Right. And it can be trained to be more polite than the average person.
Yeah. And what's great about this is that it doesn't take any time off. It doesn't have to go to the restroom. It doesn't have to run out for food. So even if the business owner that you're working with has a staff that's ready to answer the phone. Sometimes they have to go and run out and do errands, or they're dealing with another customer. This works 24/7, 7 days a week,
365.
365, and it's
Holidays,
exactly, it's just
midnights,
incredible.
and it doesn't get tired.
So if you're curious if business owners even care about this, let me just show you this screen here. This is just a quick Google stat. You can see are businesses interested in AI? And let's see, I don't even know where this exploding topics is a good site that I check for a lot of different like trends and things. But you can see here, according to the latest data, 35% of global companies report using AI in their business. Notably, 42% of companies have reported exploring AI use within their company, and then over 50% of companies plan to incorporate AI technology in 2024. Bottom line, that means 77% of companies are either using or exploring the use of AI. So you can see it is a hot topic. We've tried it in a lot of different aspects of our business, and we're really starting to find ways that it can cover a lot of our inefficiencies in our business by just answering people's questions, either generic questions or really in-depth sales questions. It can go as deep as you want to program it.
Right. If you look back on automation, look at how automation has changed the game and what high level is all about, right? And if you didn't have that, you couldn't really be a solopreneur because it's so helpful to be able to have something like automation even to utilize when you can't afford to hire employees, right? And then when you do have employees, they should be doing things that they shine in. And especially when I go into the office or the business, I want human to human connection. And if somebody has to answer the phones or do the filing or do the callbacks or whatever the follow-ups, then I'm losing that connection. So I think if you think about AI and you think about how competitive business is, everyone is at least thinking about it. Some of them are fearing it, but if you fear something, you just have to understand it. And I think that this is why this is so important. If you are on the fence or you're just looking, you're going through high level and you're trying to figure it out, you have to just at least touch base with what's going on with AI because we're going to blink and we're going to be very confused and I think left behind. And if you're afraid now, you're going to be even more afraid then because this thing is advancing so quickly. And the best way to really, I think, take advantage of it, but also to secure your future is to understand it, at least have a working knowledge about what is out there and what's possible, you know?
Yeah. So if you are curious about how this could help you, I'm going to show you the landing page now for the challenge here. It basically says breakthrough new video reveals how 15 beginners got their first customers within days of signing up to sell AI software to small businesses. Now, all you have to do is register for this. It's a free 5-day challenge. And at the next screen, you'll also, if you're not a high level user, it will allow you to sign up for a 30-day trial of the 297 plan, which is the first time ever that they've offered the 30-day trial on that plan.
Oh,
So
nice.
you can really explore this and see if it's for you.
Because like normally it's 497 only, right? If you
Right.
want to do
For
a
the 30-day
30-day
trial.
free trial, then it's definitely going to be 497 after 30 days.
Yep.
But this one is just the mid tier.
Yep. Yeah. So just go to the link down below, which is here, ghl.pro/AI challenge. You'll see it down below. That will allow you to sign up. Again, it's a free challenge. You don't have to pay anything. Even the trial is free. So if you've been curious and you're like, I'm not sure about high level, this by far is one of the most emerging software
Topics.
topics that you could be offering. And business owners don't want to buy software, they want to buy a solution. And this by far is what I think the most powerful solution you can offer them is not only to bring in leads, but actually convert those leads. That's where a lot of people fall short with high level is because when they actually sell somebody the software, then it's just getting the person leads, but the person isn't really seeing ROI in their business until you can walk them through how to convert that into an actual sale. This is like something that basically can sell itself by delivering up customers right on a silver platter to the business owner.
Yeah, I think that's why it's so important to look back at that stat where it says all these businesses are at least interested in it or they're going to look into it.
Right.
Business owners are busy, busy doing business, right? So that's to me the only reason, because AI, it's so intimidating and it's something that you really have to sink your teeth into and learn. And who has time for that?
Right.
You do. If you're looking to start an agency or you want to take your agency to the next level, this is the solution to all of those entrepreneurs.
Yeah. I'll pull up a few more stats here. Let me take this thing down. So basically, one of the big things is they're pre-sold. So AI software, the market is already 638 billion. It's going to be over a trillion by 2027. So it's rapidly growing. It is one of the fastest growing sectors that
I
we've
think
seen.
it's going to be faster than that.
Yeah. Most small businesses don't use it yet, but 80% of them are the ones who have heard about it, but say they'll think it will definitely help them. Okay. And when they've been asked if they're interested in AI, 2% said yes, they want it right now. So it is something that every business owner is curious about. They're hearing other competitors using it, they're seeing it for themselves. So this is something that if you go to the link down below, you'll get to the 5-day free challenge and just see if it's something that you want to implement in your own business. I do want to show you a few like testimonials and other people that have been using this and they've gone through 5-day challenges with just the missed call text back. So if you add this AI component, you'll see, I won't read these all the way through, but basically just after 1 week of using the missed call text back, generated just under $2,600. Here's another one. Signed my first restaurant client yesterday. This person just got a new sales. Woot Woot just had another
Mhm.
sales call demo. They made a $297 sale. This guy says, "Hey, everybody, just got my first text back client almost by accident." Folks, that's an easy sale. Then we have sold my first subscription. I was demonstrating the missed call text back to a friend at our monthly networking. Cha-ching. So he made a sale. Let's see, here's another one. We're working on 90 customers in 90 days. We're only on day 3, and I'm on 2 customer trials started, 23 leads in my pipeline. There's another sale, $594, client number 2. Can't believe it. My first customer today, just 1 day after the 5-day challenge. So they went through a similar challenge to this.
Nice.
And then I signed up for GHL on June 24th. Now I have 5 customers, recently took the 5-day challenge. So you can see with these 5-day challenges, it's well worth your time to go through each day. It's free. So from HighLevel directly, and they have really engaging presentations. So they're going to walk you through not only how to go out and set this thing up, but more importantly, how do you use it to go and get customers? And then how do you, then even more importantly, how do you deliver on the things that you've promised that customer to actually turn them into a long-time client?
Yeah. I think missed call text back is like the easiest thing. I was just, when you were reading those testimonials, it is the easiest thing to sell because it's so easy to bring up. Like, oh, what do you do? Oh, really? Oh, you have a hair salon? Do you guys have missed call text back? What's that? Oh, it's like, well, it's just so easy. And it's obviously something everyone needs.
And it's funny because a lot of businesses don't even think that they miss as many calls as they do. And when you can, even if you give them a free trial and say, "Hey, what if I just set this thing up for you and we'll just track how many calls you guys answered versus how many went to voicemail or that you lost. And we'll see what happens." Maybe you're right. Maybe you don't miss any. And I
Mhm.
guarantee you by the end of that, you'll say, "Hey, look, here's a report. You had 40 missed calls. You had 100 missed calls, but we converted 20 of those people that would have probably used one of your competitors."
Right. Yeah. And it's just like your website chat widget, right? You have no idea. They have no idea typically how many people are coming to visit their website, who's coming and why they're coming, right? What questions they might have had. But with that little widget, then you can tell them, like, hey, you've had 15 people this month and everybody has the same question too. That's a client right there. So there's a lot of power in this.
Yep. So I'm going to be taking part in the challenge too. I want to see you guys on there. Make sure you go to the link down below. Again, it's ghl.pro/AI-challenge. If you want an easy link, just click down below. You'll land on a page that looks like this, and then you just fill out your name and email here. So it's a really simple form. You don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. They will give you an opportunity to get a free 30-day trial of the 297 plan again. So
Awesome. That was better. They didn't even offer that for Black Friday.
no, so that's the best. That's the only time I've ever seen them do that. Maybe I'm wrong, but normally you have to sign up for the 497. You still can downgrade. We've shown you how to do that, but this just skips all that, and you can just sign up for the plan that a lot of people use to do the software before you're ready to scale up to that top tier plan.
Nice.
So I think it's a great opportunity.
Nothing to
It's
everything to gain.
It's about a week away from, maybe 10 days away from this video, but maybe they'll do more in the future. So if you're watching this sometime in the future, still go to the link down below and see what landing page is there then, because I'm sure it'll convert over to something. But right now, you can join it live. Make sure you take advantage of it. So go to the link down below. And anything else you want to say about missed call text back, or just AI in general, what we've been seeing?
No, actually, no. I think you're aware of what's going on. And this is something where I just think that anytime there is free information out there coming from an incredible source, that you should take advantage of it. And what have you got to lose? You're going to learn something. None
Yeah.
of us know everything. So,
It is one of the most exciting trending opportunities right now, because everyone who's had high level in the past, if you feel like it's too late or it's too saturated, this is a brand new emerging thing that everyone is trying to figure out. And if you can jump on this early, then it gives you an opportunity to start offering this, because other companies are trying to offer different types of things, but a lot of it has to do with like automating social media creation or content and that kind of stuff. That's all great, but most business owners don't care about that as much as they care about, how can this make me money? How can this convert me more business?
and also make my life easier.
All right, so we hope you guys take advantage of the 5-day challenge. Make sure that you sign up with the link down below. It's free. Go check it out. See if it's for you. See if it's something you want to implement in your business. And if you haven't signed up for High Level yet, take advantage of the free 30-day trial. Try everything out on the 297 plan and see if it's something you want to do. It's changed our business. We have multiple businesses that we run on High
It's
Level.
changed all of our businesses.
And also, we love recommending it to people like you to go and see what you can do with it. There are so many things you can do with high level. AI is just the tip of the iceberg, but it is the trending new hot thing. So take advantage of it while it's hot.
And it's going to be presented to you in an easy, accessible way. You know what I mean? Because we're always preaching like, find one thing, get really good at that thing, and offer that one thing, and then build your agency that way. And we're still saying that, and we're just saying that one thing needs to have something to do with AI, because AI is going to make that one thing better, easier for you, easier for your clients and customers. And I don't want to use scare tactics. It's just you don't want to be left behind. And it's going to be easier. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
I think AI is going to help us all live more high quality lives. But
Yeah.
I'm an optimist. So,
So we'll see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.
bye, guys. Thank you.